español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cook me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, que esta fiesta nadie la frena, sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Pásame la llave.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la 6 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, George.
First pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Bouncer up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
That is good. The catcher, number 7.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Springer at third. Tatis on second. Guerrero at first with no outs. So he sets him down swinging. Reese McGuire goes down for the first out of the game. Has a look, now the pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Randall Bridges. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Adios, pelota. At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Number 11.
Dyson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Alek Manoah. Now here's the first offering, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Here comes the right fielder. And that will end the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Now he'll step off. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Stepping in next, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Guys light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Dyson aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the AB now. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's strike two swinging.
The count is 1-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now here's the first offering.
That's outside.
The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Runner at first following the error. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball one.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Over to Albies. To Belt for the twin killing. Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Dyson able to track it down for the third out. Now to the plate, Austin Riley. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McGuire recovers and throw down to first, 1 away. Ready now for Cincinnati, Ozzie Albies, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. Try to make something happen with 2 down in the bottom of the second. This is in the air out to left field. Kenna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reese McGuire, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Mark Hanna, who was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. In now, Bo Bichette. Albies scoops it up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yu Darvish. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Tellez into foul territory, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerard Dyson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready to take his hats again, Jesse Winker blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. You have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 11.
He's set. Here it comes. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. Stepping in now, Alek Manoah, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. and it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Michael Conforto, and they could use a spark from him here.
The right fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, and there's 1 away. No one on with 1 down. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Clearly fooled there on the slider. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors thus far for Cincinnati. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Third baseman.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after.
Ozzie Albies.
Now the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
A little low. It's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now batting.
Striding in is Mike Freeman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So here's the Reds pitcher, Yu Darvish. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Darvish pauses, first pitch on its way. Dyson is right there, 1 down. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Reese McGuire. He's set, and the pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-1, here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So next to hit is Mark Hanna, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And a full count for Canada now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rendell Grichuk would be next. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gerard Dyson. Ryan Barucki, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 56.
Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The lefty, number 32.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the first offering. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. In there, 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Dyson, base runner at first with 1 out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
The first baseman.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Getting a few steps off the second there, now the pitch. Brandon Belt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next up, Tucker Barnhart. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Kyle Farmer will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Tyler Chatwood trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. On the first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next to hit, Rowdy Tellez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Ball, that's
A
it back.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Austin Riley. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. That tails back over, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got it. Next, it'll be Ozzie Albies.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2. Now the first pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Tyler Chatwood. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now that's popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. George Springer the next to hit. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Stepping up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. At the plate, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Eugenio Suarez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Eugenio.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Strike taken up in the zone. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, it'll be Jesse Winker. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him. Popped up. Guerrero is over to take a look. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to be coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mark Canha. Betances is ready. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Gritcher. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. At the plate now, Bo Bichette. Albies picks it up. The tag, and he is out. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in, the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The count now at 2-2. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
0-1's the count.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Next to hit is Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Peter Fairbanks enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 11.
Cianel Perez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lourdes Gurriel will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit leading things off here as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Peter Fairbanks.
Santiago Espinal will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Santiago Espinal.
Dyson moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. Conforto finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Kendall Graveman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 49.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
The 3rd baseman.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Graveman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Tatis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one. And he fouls this one off.
2-0 count. 2-2 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 count. 2 0-2 once more. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Barucki takes home the win. Yu Darvish takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Man, on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, that ball gone. I alien beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please